Just when I think I'm done with the island, they give us another creature. The Rhyniognatha is the newest creature, and let me tell you, it is an absolute brute. It is an attack helicopter, that's basically what it is. It can carry Rexes, it can shoot resin, it can literally do everything. This is literally going to replace the Quetzal and something like a Spino all in one. It's a flying Spino in my eyes. The only thing is, it is very difficult to tame. But for now, sit back, relax, and let's go tame the Rhyniognatha. So the first thing we're going to need, guys, is the Rhyniognatha saddle. And this can be unlocked at level 90, so late game tame. And to make this, you're going to need 30 crystal, 200 fiber, 150 hide, 150 metal ingots, and 60 polymer. Next, we're going to need the Rhynio pheromone. This can only be obtained by killing a male Rhynio. Next, we're moving on to the weapons. Now, I'm going to be taking with me a assault rifle, I'm going to take a pike, a shotgun, and a long neck rifle. For equipment, I'm going to try and attempt to use a magnifying glass. Not going to lie, guys, I probably won't even use this. And what we're going to need now is a dino companion that is, one, big enough to consume the pheromone, but also a tank that can handle the damage that the Natha is going to give us. When it comes to the location of the Rhyniognatha, it is only located in the swamp biomes, which is pretty terrible because that is one of the most brutal places to tame something. So this is just for those that are wondering how to find the pheromone. This is what I did earlier, killing a Rhyniognatha just for its pheromone. Literally, you just need a male, just kill it, and on its dead body you should find the pheromone that you're looking for. So the last time I checked, there was a Rhynio. There we go, it's still there. I was going to say there was a Rhynio around this part, and we found it. So let's get ourselves over there. Let's go make sure we've cleared the area a bit, but it doesn't matter because, as you can see, it's kicking backside. That's all it seems to do, is just literally go from creature to creature, killing absolutely everything. So we ain't got to worry about clearing the area because he's going to do that for us, but we just need to make sure that we clear the area before, or he's not attacking anything, before we actually get it down to 10% in health, because we don't want it to like try and impregnate a Paracera or something, do we? We want it to actually impregnate our trike. Okay, so let's see while we're here now. It's going, oh, well, there's a raptor there. Let's get that raptor out of here. Get the flunk out of here, man. What you doing? Get him out of here. Boom. Goodbye. So now we've got that raptor to take care of. We're just going to start beaming our good old Rhynio, start shooting him from a distance, but we also need to actually make sure that these Paraceras don't get it too low, or it doesn't try and impregnate them. So we're going to kill them. Why not? Let's just get off here and start blasting them from here. Come on! That's why you always get a creature that actually you can shoot from. I have actually tried with a Paracera. I've tried this a few times, guys. I've attempted it anyway. And I don't know whether the Paraceras can be impregnated by it. I don't know. Every time I get them low, they just literally fly off. They don't actually impregnate me or anything, or my dino even. They just literally fly off. So I'm not sure if that's a thing. I use the trike because every video I've watched, they use the trike. So I'm like, right, I'll just stick with what actually I know works. So yeah, and now we just keep flying away, man. Get back here. Just while I'm killing everything in my Rhynios here, I'm going to quickly feed my trike the pheromone. There we go, feed it. See, it's got a nice glow around it now. That means that we are ready to be impregnated by the good old Rhynio. Now we just need to get it 10% of its health. We need it to get it right down without killing it. Now 10% is pretty hard to do because every time I get close, I either kill it or it just flies away. So it is a bit of a tricky task. And there we go, he shot me, he's beamed me with his liquid, man. Get your resin away from me, man. There we go, attack my trike, that's fine. Now let's beam it. You can use a magnifying glass, I've got my magnifying glass, but the problem is, I can't get close enough without getting killed. literally, if you got a load of health, then you should be fine. But obviously, me, I'm doing my 100-day playthrough where I can't upgrade my health. So my health is pretty ranked. It's still at 100, guys. So yeah, it's literally like a couple of hits and I'm dead. So I'm trying to avoid getting like hit at all. So you can break this resin with any equipment like your spear or hammer or axe even, and pickaxe and stuff. You can easily break it. Oh, he kicking butt. He kicking butt. That Paracera's proper having it. I'm blinded. I'm blinded. Must be a Dillo. There we go. There's a Dillo. I was going to say there must be a Dillo or something around. Now I've got the Paracera coming out all at me. Get rid of him. Come on. He's got to be nearly dead now, this Paracera. I've been blasting him a bit. My Trike's had a few jabs at it. This Rhynio's been having it. Oh, I've run out of bullets for my machine gun. That's no good. That's no good. But we can... Right, let's set him to passive. The last thing we want is our Trike to kill it. Where'd it go? Where is it? Over here? Oh, it's there. Pow! Did I hit? Oh, I don't know if I hit it or not. And there we go. There we go. Is it going to do it? There we go. That tailspin. That's the tailspin. A bit fast, but once you see him do that, you know he's impregnated. And boom! Yeah, baby! Long distance sniper shotgun. And there we go. Look, you can see this bright glow around him. That means he's impregnated, but we need to clear. There we go. Let's get rid of all that resin. There we go. Now you can see. Let's take this guy somewhere a bit safer than the swamps, just because I don't want him to die now that we've got him impregnated. Okay, so there's a spider there. Let me just quickly make short work of him. Boom! Yeah, stay down, sucker. Now, if we go back over to our Trike, you can see now, other than glowing really bright red and this red aura, you can see it's got incubation time remaining, and it's got the cravings. So that means that we can give it its cravings. I've got it full of food. This means that now its food is going to drain like crazy. So once its food's gone, it's going to start eating itself. So we need to keep this bad boy alive, keep it fed and everything like that. Okay, we made it so far back to my base. We've got a few seconds. There we go. What's that? Indoro stew. Okay. I was prepared for this. Not right now, though. It's all at my base. I didn't want to carry everything around with me. So now I've got to get this bad boy back to my base as soon as, where I've got pretty much everything it could want. Only thing I don't have is a Chardontosaurus egg, which is because I can't find one anywhere. I found a Giga, and I got its egg, but yeah, I haven't seen a Chardontosaurus. A Chardontosaurus? What the heck is that? What the hell? So guys, I've just fed my Trike its cravings, and me, an idiot, forgot to hit the record button. But that's okay, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna literally be hungry and crave it in a minute anyway, every 6-7 minutes anyway. But this is where I went back. I got my raft and everything, so I'm gonna get my Trike on the raft, and I'm gonna get his ass back to my base, where he will be safe, where he will basically be attended to his every need for his cravings. I see land ahoy. This is the bad thing about having your base on Carno Island. One, getting it off the boat and back to my base is going to be a pain, because there could be Rexes everywhere, who knows, or anything that wants to kill you. So now I just got to get this up to my base where it'll be safe, and then I can tend to its every needs, because I've got an unlimited supply of pretty much everything now anyway, because I've got that much that I've been gathering over the past couple of days. So there we go. We've got my Trike back here. I've got 7 minutes to go. Whoa, hey up, somebody's killing my dinosaur, man! Someone's killing my Rex. It's a Rex! Well, that was my Rex that I saw drop down, but it must not have been. Let's get my Rex up there. We're going to have this Rex protecting. Look at all the stuff there. It's getting off everything. We're going to take that meat just for when the good old Rhynio bursts out of the chest of my Trike. Let's get this Rex. Let's get this Rex over here guarding my every Trike's move. My Trike's every move even. There we go. Now, you be a good squishy. Alright guys, we're on the timer. 2, 1. There we go. The trike dies. For all that time of keeping it alive. Boom! Something like out of the Alien movie. And there we go. We just claim the juvenile as our own. He is now our own Rhyniognatha. Nathicus? I will say his name right. The Rhyniognatha. There we go. I always call it the wrong name, guys, so throughout this video I've called it something different each time. I do apologise. But we'll put the saddle on. We need to like nurture it now, so when it sprouts out, it's at 30%. So we just need to keep it alive now and nurture it like we would any other babies. So we give it some raw meat. I'm giving it the berries as well, just because why not? Just have anything and everything. It's got raw meat in there. It's got berries. What more could it want? It is only taking raw meat, I believe, but I just like to add the berries in there just in case, because I've got no other need for them, I suppose. And now it's just a case of leaving it here next to my Rex and letting it tame up. It will start draining in health and food and stuff, but you just need to keep feeding it again, like you would just any normal baby from now on. So the first thing that we're going to look at, guys, is the movement speed for the Rhyniognatha. Pretty darn good at walking. It's not the fastest, obviously, but when it sprints, this dude has got some speed. And it's not even just speed on land. We're talking about speed when it's flying as well. This dude is pretty good. Just normal flying around as you do, but when it sprints, it's literally like a helicopter. So the sprint and flying speed is absolutely amazing, really fast. Very impressed with this. And if this guy wasn't also impressive enough, it can actually land on the water, yeah, and the speed on the water is pretty good. But when you sprint again on the water, when you're hovering on the water, it's like a little speedboat. I'm very, very impressed with this creature. It is probably my new favorite creature. The next thing I just want to point out is how to get the resin from the Rhyniognatha. So what you have to do is put sap in, and for every 1 sap you get 1 resin. So here we go. Let's pop this sap in here. Let's pop them all in there, and it should start giving us 1 resin. There we go. You can see 29 now, and we've got 47 resin. Pretty darn good. This is its ammunition to shoot its missiles and stuff. The next thing we're going into is the attack. Now the attack of the Rhynio is pretty darn good, actually. I am very impressed with this. It can take a lot on, and it can even fly and do its attack, so you can hover above things and attack them. It's really good, and I really am impressed with this creature. It's literally becoming my favorite creature on the island as of yet. Especially on the island, it kicks hell out of every single creature. So next we're looking on the kind of weapon attacks that it has. Number 1 is the bomb attack. So this is a projectile that shoots a big boulder, as you can see, and it splats and makes a puddle. Any creature that is in that will temporarily slow down and stick to the spot for a short duration. And you can see, look, it is a huge amount of help as well. It does some damage. As you can see, we just splat it out, killing all these Scorpios. And if they go across that resin as well, there you go, it does damage as well. So it's sort of like a landmine as well. And you can see once they're full on their spots, like so, they are literally cemented in place until the timer runs out, and we're just free of whacking them with whatever we want. And the next one is the needles. Now this is literally like a machine gun. It rapidly fires shots out and does similar damage to what a machine gun does. And it really is, it's brilliant. You just literally mow things down. This way it becomes the attack helicopter, where you can just shoot like a machine gun. And the next one is the rocket. Now this fires a slow moving needle, but it does more damage. And you can even hold it down and it will home in on the creature that you are aiming it at. So you wait for it to turn green, then you shoot it. If that creature flies away, that bad boy is going to follow it like a heat-seeking missile. And the way we change to whichever projectile we want is we hold the control button and the right click button. I'm sorry for you guys on the console versions, I don't have a clue what it is on the console or anything like that, unfortunately. If you put all 3 of these attacks together, you can literally take down pretty much anything. It is awesome. Taking down Brontos and things, cementing them in place and just blasting them. It is literally a ball of fun. Like I say, to get the ammunition, you need to use sap that then converts it into resin. But, you know, it's still worth it. It's very much worth it. Also, as well, this bad boy can go diving under the water as well. So it hasn't even got to stop with on the surface. It can go under the water. You can attack things under there. It's got good speed movement and everything like that. Now the Rhino does have a roar ability as well, similar to the Tyrannus, where it scares people, but even better because you can actually scare Tyrannuses. You can actually scare quite a lot of things. You can even scare Spinos. That's how crazy this is. Not only can you scare Spinos, you can actually carry them as well. How sick is that? You can actually carry Rexes, you can carry Spinos, you can literally carry almost anything except like Brontos and things that sort of size, but you can carry Diplos, which is awesome. You can also carry safes as well, or vaults, should I say, not safes. They look like safes, but they're called vaults in this. Such a stupid thing to do. But you can carry things like that around. How awesome is that? This creature literally just benefits more and more. Now, not only can you fire with the Rhino, you can also shoot from it as well. And you also have a passenger seat that you can use, so 2 people can be on this with a machine gun. And you can just rain fire on people. You can do everything with this creature. It is literally just like the top notch of creatures. This was literally the icing on the cake for the island for me. I'm absolutely ecstatic with this creature. It is absolutely brilliant. You can even sit in the passenger seat and use your whistle command and shoot as well if that's what you want to do, instead of constantly be using your Rhino just to kill things. I suppose you wouldn't want to do this really, but it's just a nice little feature that it enables. So the Rhino does also have an armor ability which allows you to protect yourself for a lot longer against incoming damage, but it does limit you because it prevents you from firing your projectiles and carrying anything, and it also drains by your resin per second. So if you want it to last longer, you have more resin. And the last thing is that it can harvest meat, prime meat and hide, not berries or wood or thatch. So guys, that has been it for me and my Rhino. It has been an awesome episode. I've really enjoyed this creature. It is well worth the tame. To be fair, if you get this on your tribe or even more than one, you are going to absolutely cane the map. It has been really good. So if you did like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and don't forget to hit all the links in the description for anything. But until then, I'll catch you all in the next episode. Roll on 100 days, baby.